Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Anton, and in this video, we are going to be taking a look at my top 10 Super Mario Bros. 3 ROM hacks. There are a lot more of these than Super Mario Bros. 1 on the NES, so I decided let's take a look at 10 of them, since I've got to round it up somewhere. Anyways, before we get started with the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see future content from the channel, and let's get started. Starting off at the number 10th spot, we have Luigis Chronicles 2. This is a complete 5-world Super Mario Bros. 3 hack, and the sequel for Luigis Chronicles, a Super Mario Bros. 1 hack. The levels have multiple paths to take, so it's up to you to decide where Luigi goes and how he gets there. Of course, some paths may be more difficult than others, and even some of them might be more hidden than others. Among this hack, there are many levels that have been spread out among longer worlds compared to those in the original game. This hack is not easy, even with cheats. The graphics look quite okay. I mean, they're all the same color at times, and if they used a different palette for some of the levels, it would have looked a lot better. So overall, not the best ROM hack, but if you're looking for a challenge, you'll definitely find that here, and overall, it's a decent hack when you look at how many Super Mario Bros. 3 hacks there are, as it does change the graphics. Next, we have Strange Mario Bros. 3. This hack is strange, to say the least. Strange Super Mario Bros. Has weird level design, but that's okay because they're actually pretty decent. The graphics have also changed, with a new style that looks surprisingly nice. Not amazing, but nice. Overall, really, there's not much to say about this one, because there are some annoying levels that are okay, but then there are some that are really fantastic, and the graphics are decent, so overall, it wraps up to be a decently fun time, and if you want to try it out, it'll be in the description down below, like all of these hacks. Next, we have Super Mario Bros. Chaos Control. This is a hack of Super Mario Bros. 3, which changes the levels and boasts a brand new storyline. Bowser pretty much obtains this jewel containing the ultimate power, the Chaos Control, and Mario has to stop him and save the world once again. Even if the story sounds quite basic at its core, the levels are all that matter, and they are really well designed. Although they are quite vanilla, so if you're looking for something that's kind of like the original Super Mario Bros. 3, but with new levels, then you'll definitely find that here. Although I do wish that they added a bit more unique things, and maybe some slight changes in terms of the color palettes here and there, but overall it's pretty decent and well designed. Next, we have Blue Mario Bros. 3. This hack was started back in the spring of 2005, so it's quite old, just like a lot of these hacks. Judging from the title, everything is pretty much blue. I mean, not everything, which is a good thing, because it would look quite weird, as everything would look quite boring. You also have unique characters, such as the Flintstones making an appearance. But overall, this is a decent hack, and if you like 2D Mario, and you want some more levels, you'll definitely find that here. Peach and Daisy, The Ultimate Quest, is a level and graphics hack of Super Mario Bros. 3, this time putting you in charge of the princesses. The level design is decent, with pretty good levels here and there. Some of them can be confusing and unfair at times, but overall they are actually really great. The sprite changes are fantastic and fit the themes perfectly. Like the mermaid suit replaces the frog suit, and I think that is really well thought out. Also, the level themes and colors just look terrible, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know why they made it look so ugly and bland at some points. This could be a problem with the emulators, but it just looks horrible. A quick color palette change could go so far. But overall, other than that, it is a good level hack that really changes the game significantly, which is why it gets 6th place on the list. Next, we have Super Mario Bros. 3 Reloaded. It includes a custom story, new graphics, and great new level design. I think they did a great job with the Mario World aesthetic that they're going for, and it's just fun to play. The color palettes are really nice, and they really set the tone for this ROM hack. Of course, with any ROM hack, you might get an error or glitch occurring, and sometimes the levels may be impossible to complete, but this one is really polished, and I haven't found any problems with it. I'm not sure why the lucky blocks turn into stars though, but overall, it's an enjoyable ROM hack. Next, we have Mario in Some Usual Day. At first I thought it said unusual, but actually it's just usual, so I guess it's just Mario's average day. This is a complete hack of Super Mario Bros. 3, featuring 4 worlds and 1 secret world. All worlds are filled with new levels that are very well designed. On top of that, there are new graphics which look great and match the style very well. There are also some code changes, and the ability to save as well. This may not be the most ambitious hack out there, but it's definitely a good one nonetheless, and does change the game in some way. And I know it can look a little vanilla and just redesign levels, but with the new graphics and new style, it makes it set apart from the original game. And saving is always a nice thing to have, especially when you're not an experienced player. Next, in third place, we have Super Mario Bros. Ultimate. This is a full hack of Super Mario Bros. 3 that actually changes quite a bit of stuff. It features 8 worlds with over 90 levels, so a lot of content, which is amazing. The graphics just look fantastic. I do love the new art style a lot, especially Mario's sprite, which I thought would look weird at the beginning, but actually replaces it quite well, and the levels are really unique and fun. They actually give me this Nintendo quality feel, which really makes it feel like a high quality game. There are brand new enemies, which are always cool to see in a ROM hack, and even an item slot that you can save an item for later, just like in new Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario World. You can also save your game, adjust difficulty setting, and much more. This is a really amazing ROM hack, it's really polished, and you better check it out. As of 2006, this is hailed as one of the greatest NES hacks of all time. Super Mario Adventure changes the game right down to its core by tweaking the actual game engine itself. This means that they went into the code and changed significant things. Aside from the typical changes and text changes, this hack alters musical melodies, a full lineup of new levels. It includes new power-ups, new abilities for Mario, and even new enemies. When I say new, I'm not just talking about changed graphics, I'm talking about completely brand new power-ups and enemies that don't just replace the current power-ups found in Super Mario Bros. 3. There are money mushrooms, invisible Mario, time-stopping potions, Karibo shoes, in any level that don't disappear, Shy Guys that create projectiles, heat-sinking bullet bills, and many other changes and additions. On top of that, you have random weather patterns on every stage, boss battles on every stage, and infinite levels. Coins go to more useful purposes. They'll be used to buy items from the Toad House, and even get some level exits to appear. And let's not forget, there's also switchable power-ups, such as found in Super Mario World. If I'm going to be honest, the weather isn't all that great. Sure, it looks cool and is a neat mechanic, but it doesn't really work all that well and is not practical at all. This can feel really annoying, as it makes the level even more difficult to see and more unpredictable, especially when everything's black, and especially since the fact that the winter theme makes everything slippery, which just makes it terrible since the levels aren't designed around that mechanic. But other than that, the game actually has a different structure than Super Mario Bros. 3. Your goal is to collect all of the keys found in the different worlds, but you can go to any of the worlds that you want to. Even with these problems, it's still really cool, and you know what, just try it and download it for yourself. This ROM hack is definitely impressive, and is probably the most advanced Super Mario Bros. 3 hack to date, but it's not the best. Let's take a look at the number 1 Super Mario Bros. 3 hack. Super Mario Bros. 3 Mix is a large hack that changes and adds a ton of features into Super Mario Bros. 3. It includes and pays homage to past Mario games while being faithful to Super Mario Bros. 3. It includes all new levels and a few remixed Mario 3 levels somewhere in there as well. many new songs added in from Mario games, and some Super Mario Bros. 3 classics. You can play as Mario, Luigi, or Toad. They are just cosmetic only. No other ROM hack really does this, where you can choose the character. You've got new power-ups such as the penguin that replaces the frog suit, and the carrot suit that replaces the cat suit. And there's even a rideable Yoshi. There are star coins, which are pretty cool and can be used to unlock portions of the game. You also have the ability to enter past worlds and past levels, obviously to get all of your star coins and complete the entire game. So there's a lot more replayability in this one. There are alternate exits in some levels, the ability to save progress, many new enemies, all new bosses, and all kinds of gameplay changes to meet the theme of a level and world. And incredible graphical changes that look fantastic, like the Haunted Mansion one. And there's also a new title screen like New Super Mario Bros. This is by far the most ambitious Super Mario Bros. 3 ROM hack. And if you're a fan of Super Mario Bros. 3 or 2D Mario in general, you'll definitely enjoy it. Anyway guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see future content from the channel. Do you agree with my list? Let me know down in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any, but if I did, definitely let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one.